Hey guys, name's Alan Lee. I'm the honest, real, and poor guy for president. Yeah, running for president. You know, just because somebody isn't a household name, they're not a celebrity, a sports person, a YouTuber, TikTok influencer with 10 billion followers, or at least 9 billion, doesn't mean what they have to say is not important. There's other people out there that have important things to say, but they're not heard too often. You're listening to me right now, and I think you're going to like what I have to say. First thing is, the Democrats and Republicans have been pretty much running the country for almost 250 years since the country was made. Have they been doing a good job? Are you kidding? Read the news. Every day something's happening that's worse than yesterday. It's ridiculous. The rich people go up, the rest of us. Isn't it about time that you pick somebody who isn't a Democrat or Republican? Pick somebody who's different, just like you did with Trump. The difference between me and him is I'm one of the 99% like you guys. I'm not rich, so I know what you guys are going through every day to put food on the table. Rich people don't. They have 50 tables and tons of food on each one of them. I think it was Ronald Reagan, President Reagan. I'm not going back 250 years, but if you go back a little bit, I think he's the one that said, "Are you guys better off now than you were 4 years ago?" I'm going to expand on that right now. I'm going to ask you right now. Is the quality of life for your family, a socioeconomic level, better now than it was 4 years ago? Or 5, 10, 15, 20? Should I keep going? You know the answer. Again, we go down, the rich people go up. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or Republican. That pattern persists. It doesn't change. It's always the same. Pick somebody different. If you like the way things are right now, then pick a Democrat or Republican like you always do. And watch us go down and the rich people go up. It never changes. Presidential cycle, administration after administration, it never changes. Pick somebody different for once, and maybe it will. If you don't like what I'm saying already, exit out, delete me, go order a pizza. No anchovies. Get some sausage and pepper for me. 2 slices. And if you're not hungry right now, and, go watch Game of Thrones, go watch the ball game, whatever. You don't like what I'm saying. You don't like my website. I'm going to show that to you in a minute. I have a lot of videos out. This one's going to be about international relations, if you want to call it that. With the countries out there who we're not too friendly with. They're not too friendly with us. I have other videos out about education for the kids. Another one about your job and your boss, who you love so much. You're really going to like that one. Get me in the doggone White House and watch things change. Well, let's talk about that now. Economic sanctions in general don't work because they only hurt the innocent people that are living under an authoritarian dictatorship already. They're already living under hardships. We're going to make it worse? Well, now they can't buy potatoes. Now they can't buy meat. Now there's no fish. Forget about toilet paper. You remember that one. There's a million reasons why they don't hurt the leaders who's causing the problem, because they're so powerful and so rich, yet fully insulated from sanctions. They can get filet mignon and the best wine they want anytime they want, no matter what sanctions we put on their country. And the innocent people that get hurt, they don't give a crap. They're a dictator. All they care about is themselves and their own family and maybe their little tiny inner circle. Everybody else, whoosh, they don't care about them. Usually when we put sanctions on countries, because of the mentality, personality of these authoritarian people, they usually double down and do even more bad things than what they were doing already. Because their attitude is, oh yeah, well now I'm going to kill even more people you hit me with sanctions. And they do. The list goes on and on. It disrupts our trade. It disrupts the trade of our allies. Even if we don't trade with this country anymore, our allies do, and everything is so interconnected, it screws up the supply chain for everything. It doesn't work. I have other things up my sleeve. Trust me, I'll take care of that problem. It was that sleeve. I think I have things under both sleeves. That's one thing, sanctions. Other reasons too. I'm not going to waste time getting into that. They don't work. There's other ways to solve the problem. Let's talk about some direct ways. China. China is not our enemy. They're a competitor. Competitors are okay. Competition is okay. That's what capitalism is all about. But there's ways to deal with China. I'm not going to go into the details right now because I rather speak face to face with the president of China. Him and me and a lot of press listening and taking all their pictures. I'd rather not let the cat out of the bag, if you know what I'm saying. Same thing with military stuff. No matter what you're trying to do, there's always people who don't want you to do it. It would be pretty stupid to let people know all of your plans, wouldn't it? So I can't talk too much about that. And same thing with President Putin with Russia. What I can say about Ukraine, if I was president years ago, the Ukraine situation never would have happened. Ukraine has proven itself years ago. It's a world-class country. It's a world-class democracy. I would have pushed to have them admitted to the European Union and NATO years ago, and then the situation wouldn't even be happening at all. Let's get into a little bit of detail about something else. Let's talk about North Korea. There hasn't been one president, I'm pretty sure, who hasn't taken the direct approach. I would invite the president of North Korea over to the White House. Let's talk. Why are you making all these ICBMs? Why are you firing them over our friends' heads? Why are you trying to make more sophisticated ones so you can actually hit us from, 8,000 miles away or whatever it is? Why are you doing this? What's the problem? It's a lot better to have friends than enemies. There's enough enemies out there no matter what you do. You try to convert as many as possible into friends. That includes North Korea. So I take the direct approach and ask the guy, why are you doing this? What's the problem? Is there something we can help you with? You need us to build some infrastructure in your country? Build some dams, hydroelectric stuff, make some power, whatever. Build some bridges and tunnels, new highway system, new airport, whatever. New electrical grid. Tell us. We want to be your friend. And we're going to take the first step. As the bigger of the two parties, it's our obligation to put our foot forward first. We can afford to, in case something goes wrong. The big guy has to put his interests behind the other one and take the first step, because we have more firepower to back things up if things go wrong, if you know what I'm saying. So we can take the first step, because we have plan B and C and D. Again, I would ask him, what can we do to help? We don't want to be your enemy. We want to be your friend. So tell me what we can do. What do you need? How can we help you? How can we show you that we're your friend? And our allies want to be your friends too. Japan, the Philippines, all those Asian countries. They don't want missiles flying over their heads. They want to be your friend too. They will help us help you with whatever you need. That's just an example. Again, I can't get into too many details, but that's a little example. As far as a write-in candidate goes, again, I'm running as a write-in independent candidate. The way that works is it's perfectly legal. I checked it out. I called the state board of elections in several states and confirmed it. They said, yes, it's legal. That's why it's on the ballot. The people's votes will be counted. And not every state does it, but almost every state does it. I'm going to show you 5 examples right now. Okay, this one's from Iowa, as you can see. And instead of blackening in that little box for a Democrat or Republican, there's one on the bottom usually. It says write in. Just write my name, A-L-A-N-L-E-E. That's one. Here's Oregon. Same thing. There's the spot. Here's another one. This one is Alabama, as you can see. There you go. A-L-A-N-L-E-E at the right end. Blacken in a little circle. Oval, rectangle, whatever the heck it is. Here's one from Pennsylvania. Same thing. Right in. Just write my name in. A-L-A-N-L-E-E. Here's one more. New Jersey. And there it is. Now I just showed you 5 from all over the country. There's 35, 40 more states that do this. Almost all of them do. So your vote will be counted. It's perfectly legal. Here's the website. You want to know more about me? Here you go. I don't know if you can... It's pretty steady, I think. I don't know if you can... This is going to be clickable. If it isn't, try to copy and paste it to get to my website. If that doesn't work, you can punch in this on a Google search, Yahoo, whatever. Even Facebook. You don't even put my name. Just put an honest, real, and poor guy for president. And I should pop up the website pretty close to the top. On Facebook, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the site, click on the link, you're in. And again, if you don't like what I'm saying, you don't like my face, you don't like my ideas on my website, why are you watching this still? Why are you watching me? You should have exited out already. Delete it. Go order a pizza, like I said. Go watch Game of Thrones, go watch the ball game, whatever. It's a free country, do what you want. If you're really, really satisfied with the rich people going like this and everybody else turning into crap, little by little, it's a slow process, but it's going down, but you can't push this thing up no matter how hard you push, it keeps going down, the rest of us. Year after year, decade after decade. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. It keeps happening. Pick somebody different for a change. If you like things getting crappy, then go vote for your Democrat and Republican. Go ahead. It's a free country. I have other videos out. If I didn't say that before, I'm going to say it right now. One's about education and your kids. Another one about your job and your boss. Be on the lookout for those and other ones too. Catch you later. End recording.